Hello again, everyone. Not wasting any time whatsoever. Welcome to Falls Count Anywhere on the Rhode Island Broadcasting Network. Erik Dunn from Bridgewater, Massachusetts. As I mentioned to you before, not wasting any more time whatsoever here, and we're going to get right into this. Um, you guys can find me every Wednesday at 5, pending a holiday or not, on YouTube, Rumble, and Kick, I believe, at Rhode Island Broadcasting, um, on Twitch at RI Broadcasting, as well as Twitter at Broadcasting RI. And then you can also find a podcast up later on Red Circle, TuneIn, Spotify, and iHeart Podcast at Rhode Island Broadcasting, as well as the following social platforms as well: Patreon, Gab, LinkedIn, Space Hey, Blue Sky, MeWe, TikTok, and Parler at RI Broadcasting. Those that want to be a supporting sponsor of us financially, you can help support this show going on daily as sports unfolded at Rhode Island Broadcasting.net, so you can join the family. This broadcast of Falls Count Anywhere is the exclusive property of Eriks Thoughts Productions, where we go in Rhode Island Broadcasting for the use of our audience. It's also available on Red Circle, TuneIn, Spotify, and iHeart Podcasts at Rhode Island Broadcasting, as I just mentioned. And the use of this broadcast, any kinds of pictures, descriptions, reuses, and redistributions without the express written consent of Erik Dunn and where we go is strictly prohibited, but sharing this elsewhere is not prohibited and is greatly appreciated. Smackdown. Last Friday night, the second one of the year, it did not disappoint. It was a shocker. Going down the line here. So Randy Orton shut down the Miz and Trick Williams, arcade them both. Trick Williams then defeated Ray Phoenix. Women's United States Champion Julia defeated Alexa Bliss. The MFTs defeated the Wyatt Six. Jordan Grace defeated Alba Fire and then was confronted by the champion Jay Cargill. United States Champion Carmelo Hayes defeated Shinsuke Nakamura to retain. And then the shocker. In 3 stages of hell, Drew McIntyre is once again WWE Champion. Cody Rhodes' 5-month reign is over. He is not getting his rematch at the Rumble. Instead, I believe the company's going to give him time off to spend with his family because he recently just had a second child with Brandy. But Jacob Fatu, who returned to WWE from this match, he first attacked McIntyre, and then Cody confronted him, pulled him off, and then Fatu beat the hell out of him. But while they both were brawling, Drew McIntyre dragged himself out of the ring. If you watch that back, if Cody didn't attack him, Cody probably could have leapfrogged or somersaulted over both of them, maybe clearing the cage door by like 2 inches perhaps, and that would have been enough for him to retain the title. It was written like that, so whatever. Drew is Lane, worst champion ever. Hey, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. An 8-man tournament is being set up to decide his opponent at the Royal Rumble. I'll let you guys know what happens with that as we get closer. And then 10 days from now, Saturday night's main event. Ron is our first predictions of the year. Next week will be the card. Finalize it all with the preview. And then moving on to Raw from this Monday night. A brawl erupted after Rio, the new women's tag team champions, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, were interrupted by Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and Bayley Lara Valkyria and the Kabuki Warriors. Javon Evans defeated Bravo Americano. Finn Balor is going to get his shot at the World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk in Germany next week. Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez are the #1 contenders for the women's tag team titles. As Raquel Rodriguez was being interviewed, Stephanie Vaquer confronted her newfound rival, Raquel acted as if she was leaving, but then when Vaquer began to address the WWE Universe, she was blindsided and she was attacked to the injured leg. Penta and Dragon Lee defeated Bronson Reed and Austin Theory by disqualification because because of what Breaker did, and then an irate Adam Pearce spun him around and berated him. Breaker responded by grabbing Pearce and backing him into the corner before being pulled away by the Vision. As of right now, Braun Breaker is officially suspended due to putting his hands on general manager Adam Pearce. The official failed to see Gunther tap out when AJ Styles had him in the calf crusher, and then the ring general hit him with an uppercut below the belt before winning with a thunderous power bomb. Let's see what happens with AJ on that one. And then 9 dates for Raw and SmackDown are announced as part of the Road to WrestleMania tour. Here's what they are. These are all available on Ticketmaster right now in AXS. Tickets for each of these events are already on sale. Friday, March 6th, they're in Portland, Oregon at the Moda Center. That's SmackDown. Monday, March 9th, Raw will be in Seattle at the Climate Pledge Arena. Friday the 13th, SmackDown is in Phoenix at the PHX Arena. Monday the 16th, Raw is in San Antonio at Frostbank Center. Friday the 27th, SmackDown's in Pittsburgh at the PPG Pace Arena. Monday, March 30th, they are at Madison Square Garden for Raw. Monday, April 6th, Raw is at the Toyota Center in Houston. Friday, April 10th, SmackDown's at the SAP Center in San Jose. And Monday the 13th, Sacramento will host Raw from the Golden One Center. So that's all the information about that for you guys to have. So that's everything right now for WWE. Here is my Erik's thoughts, non-WWE related here. Those of you that are Patriot fans, this probably will be the final home game of the season till next year. I don't believe that the Bills are going to beat the Broncos in Denver. I highly doubt that's going to happen. I mean, you never know, but I'm not going to be waiting with bated breath, guys. I'm sorry. The Bills are not going to beat them in Denver. It'll be a miracle. Personally, I'd be more concerned about having the Bills come to us versus the Broncos. The Texans coming into Gillette on Sunday as the NFL's #1 ranked defense against Drake May. I fear Drake's going to be running more than passing. The offense needs to get a lot more involved. Booty, Diggs, and Douglas have got to get more active and get more energized in there. Efton Chisholm, if they could utilize him a little bit better, that'd be great. I think Matt Collins will be off IR officially if we win on Sunday and we get to the championship game. TreVeyon Henderson, by the way, who is a Rookie of the Year finalist, he was non-existent in this game on Sunday. He needs to start getting himself back on track right now. And Ramondre Stevenson, he's looking like a player of old. He's looking like he was built to be in the playoffs. He was the leading receiver. That's not supposed to happen. The offense didn't do anything except for that one drive in the fourth quarter. 3 field goals from Borgales. Okay, fine. He's hit them close, whatever. But I'm telling you right now, this game on Sunday, it's going to be close. I guarantee Borgales is going to win it in the end. It might be from way downtown. Who knows? He hasn't hit one from 60 plus yet. He hit one from 59. That might be needed. But you don't know. But this Texans defense, man, is something special. I think a lot of people looking at the playoff scenarios were very concerned that it was going to be us and the Texans, perhaps. I mean, my main takeaway with this team is this is a storybook season, win or lose. We win, you've overachieved. I feel like we've overachieved already, if that makes sense. But for the Pats right now, all the pieces are in place to win on Sunday. Everything is there. If you saw Bryce Barringer on Sunday against the Chargers, that beautiful punt he had that went about 59, 60 yards that went down to the 8-yard line, we need more of that. And, I think Vrabel is smart in situations like this where he's no longer worrying about field position. He's worried about points. Get the points on the board. Get the points on the board. Don't go for it on fourth down if you don't think it's doable, or just punt it. This team on Sunday has an opportunity that with this victory, if they can get it, to match their combined win total the last 3 years. They could have 16 wins. They go 16-3 right now. 16 was the win total combined in 22, 23, and 24. Mike Vrabel could do all of that in one season. A new system, a new format, a new message, a new mission, but the same story. Win, win, win. Bruins and Celtics, tomorrow's going to be a field day. Celtics play the Heat. Bees wrap up their 5-game homestand with the Kraken. Zanino Char's members going up to the rafters. You just can't beat it. It's so good. So, guys, that is everything I will have for you. And for next week, Saturday night's main event. On behalf of the man behind the scenes, the creator of RIB, where we go, Erik Dunn saying so long, and thank you from my home in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. This has been a presentation of Falls Count Anywhere on the Rhode Island Broadcasting Network. I'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you for watching and for listening.